I'm Debbie Gonin-Braun from Team Gonin at RE/MAX About Town. Thanks for tuning in to the Suburban Toronto Real Estate Sales Report. At Team Gonin, we specialize in residential real estate in the Oakville, Milton, and Burlington areas, so the results I'm going to review are for these three areas, and I'll discuss them for the month of August 2010. Just a reminder that I use information from two sources, the Oakville, Milton, and District Real Estate Board, or OMDREB, and the Realtors Association of Hamilton Burlington, which are generally called the Hamilton Board, when compiling my statistics. The August highlights are as follows. The real estate market continues to remain slower, with all three towns or cities showing a decrease in sales year over year, although all three areas showed a slight increase in sales volume when compared to last month. There were 675 total sales reported on OMDREB for the month of August. Now this is down 16.97% from August 2009, but it is up 4.65% since July 2010. There were 1,021 total sales reported on the Hamilton Board. Now this too is down 9.49% when compared to August 2009, but up 2% since July last month. Listing inventory remains identical to that in July on OMDREB, with 1,048 new residential listings appearing in the month of August. Now, there were fewer new residential listings reported on the Hamilton Board this month, with a total of 1,455 homes hitting the market, and this is actually down just over 1% since July. Although the average sale price in Oakville dropped slightly by about 0.5% since August 2009, it is higher than July last month. Residential average and median sale prices in Milton are both up year over year, but down slightly when compared to July 2010. And residential average and median prices in Burlington are up also year over year, and either flat or slightly higher than they were in July last month. The real estate market has changed, and there's a definite swing towards the buyer's market. With lots of homes on the market, now buyers certainly have plenty to choose from. I've used charts to compare results for each town and city. Again, just to remind you that I'm not only comparing this year's results to last, but I'm also reviewing those from 2008 to see how they compare as well. In the chart, the ivory color are sales in Oakville for 2008, the purple those in 2009, and the blue color for this year. For August, the results show that residential sales are basically down 24.4% since last year, virtually identical to those in 2008, but surprisingly, they are up by 12.6% since July 2010. The average sale price in Oakville for August was $525,556, and again, this is basically flat when compared to both July 2009 and 2008. However, as you can see, it is an increase of 3.87% when compared to July last month. I also like to look at median price. To me, it's a truer indicator of prices. It's the number that sits right in the middle of all sales, so it isn't really skewed by one or two really high or really low sales. The median price for Oakville for the month of August was $453,500, up again over July 2009 and 2008, but also up by 1.34% since July. The number of residential sales in Milton for the month of August was up 4.4% from August 2009. Milton's residential average price for August was $398,787. Now, as you can see, this is up about 7.8% over August 2009, but it is down from July, where we did see the highest average price so far this year. $369,000 was the median price for Milton for the month of August, and this too was up 5% year over year, but again down slightly from July, where we had the highest median price for the year. Like the previous month, August results show that the Burlington real estate market has started to slow down, with 257 residential sales taking place in August, which is 5.9% lower when compared to August last year. The average sale price in Burlington for August was $385,738. Now this is up when compared to both August 2009 and 2008, and it's basically identical to what it was in July. The median price in Burlington was $349,584. Again, this is up 5.1% when compared to August last year, and up by 1.98 or almost 2% since last month. So what conclusions can we draw from these results? Well, like the last few months, the number of sales of residential homes is generally down when compared to 2009. And as I mentioned in previous videos, I believe that it's a result of a summer slowdown, especially when we compare the activity that we had for the first 5 months of this year. Contrary to what the information is in the news, I firmly do not believe that we're in a real estate bubble that's about to burst. Although, with listing inventory still quite high, we are beginning to see the market swing in favor of buyers. I would expect that we will continue to see the stabilizing of both average and median prices, and although there may be slight increases or decreases by month, the market is basically correcting itself from the craziness of earlier this year. This is great news for buyer, as there are far more homes available to choose from, and you can take your time to choose. I believe buyers are at an advantage in situations where sellers have already bought a home. As the time comes to close on their homes, if sellers haven't sold their existing home, then buyers may be able to buy those at slightly lower prices. This is only a small advantage though, because for the most part we are seeing sellers list their house prior to buying something, just so that they won't find themselves in the situation of owning two homes. What to do next? Well, if you're a buyer that's looking to buy a home within the next few months, I would recommend that you attend a free home buyer workshop. It is critical that you understand where the market is going and what advantages there are for you. Also at this workshop, you're going to learn about the entire buying process as we discuss all the details from start to finish, and we have presentations by all sorts of people involved in the process. The home buyer workshop info can be found under the buyers tab at the top of this blog site. If your plans involve buying a home in the future, let's say within the next 6 to 12 months, I would recommend that you start to get house lists sent to you free by email. This way you can learn and see for yourself what the real estate market is doing. Again, if you go under the buyers tab on the blog site, you can select which home list you would like to receive. Well, that's it for right now. Thanks for tuning in to the Suburban Toronto Real Estate Sales Report for the Oakville, Milton, and Burlington areas. My name is Debbie Gonan-Braun from Team Gonan at RE/MAX About Town. Have a terrific day.